Hi, it's Lenny Magill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop right here in San Diego, California. Today is August 22nd. Back to school month, basically, for many, many people. My children, my kids, my two boys are men now. They're older. I've got a 25 and a 27-year-old, and so their school days are done, and they're out working. In fact, Lenny, my son, works here with us. And Derek, my other son, he does a lot of stuff for us, but he's a kind of independent guy out there, making a difference in the world. But we're very fortunate that they're out of school because these days there's a lot of weird stuff happening in schools. And I don't really need to remind you what's going on out there, but one of the products that came by my desk the other day was a bullet-resistant backpack. And I thought, that's a pretty good idea. And I said, well, gosh, how, what's the price point, and will it be something that parents can afford, and will it be a nice backpack, and will it be a backpack that's not tactical looking like, your Tactical Joe, going to school, because that's not cool either, right? And in fact, it meets all those criteria. It's a backpack that my kids would have carried, and that is non-discreet, doesn't look like a tactical, practical backpack. It's just a backpack with a lot of cool features that happens to have a level 3A ballistic panel. And this is the backpack right here. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm super impressed with it in many ways. First and foremost, I have to tell you this. They brought it down here, and I looked at it and said, well, for that price point, does it really work? And they said, yeah, oh no, it's very good quality ballistic material. And I thought, well, you know what? Before I commit, I want to go shoot it. And so I did shoot it. I'm going to shoot it here shortly for you too. And I tell you what, it worked. And it really worked better than any other ballistic panel that I've seen. And better, by better what I mean, not only did it stop it, but there was less deformation on the back of the panel. And I was really surprised by that. So that's really important because the bullet gets captured by the panel, and it certainly does have an impact on the body. But this one had less deformation, which means it did not have as much impact onto the body, and we're going to demonstrate that, like I said, very shortly. So let's take a look at this backpack, because first and foremost, it has to be a backpack, right? It has to work. Well, it's your standard, nicely featured backpack. It's got these accents here that are, they shine in the nighttime. They're, so they reflect car light. So yes, you could be seen. Same thing out here, okay? This is reflective material. So that's a cool thing, right? People, will spot it in dark time. It's got great pockets, okay? I noticed here what I would call is your cell phone pocket. It's padded, should I say, it's lined with a soft material, so it's not going to scratch your screen or anything like that. It's a perfect placement for that. Inside here, this other pocket, I was very impressed with this guy here because it has a little key ring keeper, a couple pouches for your stuff, as well as your pens and pencils and all that, and another big dump bench right here. So really there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pouches here, another one there, that's 6, and that's really 2 of the front zippers. In the back here, this is your big dump pouch. It's got a zipper mesh so you can kind of see what's in there, keep your change and other things like that. A big pouch here, but then on the back it's got a padded for your laptop, a padded spot right here for a laptop. So it's really well done. This front portion is padded, and then back here is actually where the ballistic panel lives. And what's interesting about this is they didn't just sew it in here, they actually have it zippered in here so that if you wanted to replace it, you could. Or if you wanted to wash the backpack, you take that out and wash the backpack. Or over the course of time, these ballistic panels have a shelf life. Not a lot of people know that, but they're really good for about 5 or 6, maybe 7 years max, and then they disintegrate somewhat. They don't have the same property, so be aware of that the ballistic panel will only last about 5 or 6 years. Overall, I was super impressed with this backpack. Of course, it's got your mandatory water bottle holders on both sides, and like I said, padded adjustable shoulder straps. It's really pretty awesome, especially for the price point that we're going to offer them that. And the bottom line is that, if you're going to buy a backpack, why not buy one with some ballistic protection? I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to even offer it, but you know what? here it is. And it's available in 2 different sizes. There's a medium and a large size. I think these are the mediums, and this is the large. Yeah, so here's the larger one, here's the medium one. They're different colors, of course. You've got a black and black and black. You've got a black and blue, black and red, and a black and silver. So there's a variety of different, 2 different sizes and a variety of different colors, color schemes, colorways to actually outfit your child with a level of protection that, you know, they may or may not need. Let's hope they never need it. But what I wanted to let you know is that I worked a special deal with the manufacturer, not only for the price points, but also to just guarantee that they work in a sense. And you know, he's, you know, told me straight up, it's the highest quality ballistic material on the market today. And I believe him. So now what I want to do to prove that to you, I'm going to take one of these into the range and I'm going to shoot it. And I'm sure you're going to be impressed. So let's go over there and check it out and see how these things actually work. We're now in our indoor range here at the GlockStore, the tactical indoor range. You can shoot in here as well. This is our 360-degree room. And I've got my backpack outfitted on Bob, okay? Now underneath the backpack, I put some witness plates or witness paper. If a shot gets through here, you're gonna see a hole in the paper. Just a little easier to identify. But I do wanna take this time to tell you, this is the same backpack I shot yesterday. Actually shot 4 rounds into this yesterday. And I'll show you real quick. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. So I actually did put 4 rounds into this yesterday just to test it, and nothing came through. So now today I'm going to prove it to you that this is actually ballistically sound and is something that would be a worthy investment here. So let's go ahead and get rid of these guys here like that. I'm going to shoot today with my SS80. And this is certainly something that we've all been waiting for a long time. The SS80 is 80% build that accepts Glock 43 parts. I'll be shooting both the 9mm 115 grain ball ammo. Okay, this is just your basic red box federal, low cost ammo. Okay, but I'm also going to shoot a self-defense round, which is your 135 grain Hornady critical duty ammo. It's a hollow point. So I'm going to shoot both of these, 2 shots and 2 shots, and let's see how this performs. Maybe 3 shots and 3 shots. What do you think? Okay, so let me get my ears on, and we'll step back just a little bit and see how we do. Okay, so first one is the ball ammo. Put most of my shots right up in this area because I did the other 2 shots down here, so I'm going to be right here along that seam. And how about one more? That'll lock it back. Come in here, change up now, the critical duty, and there's 3 more. Okay, come on down, let's check this out and see what we have. And first of all, no shots in our witness plate, that's a good thing, right? Second of all, let's go ahead and open up our backpack. And look and see, there's my shots. So I just did a pretty good job of peppering this thing up. And now let's just look at the back of the backpack. No holes through there. Now, one of the things that I mentioned to you that I was very impressed with is the lack of deformation. You know, there's not some big, huge hole here. So I'm super impressed with this ammo. It's got now about 10 rounds in it. I'm super impressed with this panel. It's got about 10 rounds in it, and it'd probably take a whole bunch more. So, you know, bottom line is if you're looking for a ballistic backpack that doesn't look like a tactical, practical backpack, it's complete. It's ready to go. You can load it up with books. You can load it up with your water bottles. You can all your other stuff you need to take to school. This is it. I'm Lenny Magill. This, of course, is the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop right here in San Diego. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there in the world. And if you need a backpack, I've got one for you.